Thank you, Mr. President. About 6 weeks ago, I made a prediction that this was going to be a lame duck. And at the moment those words came out of my mouth, I thought to myself, oh man, did I jinx us? And in comparison to the kinds of lame ducks that I've had the, well, I'm not going to say the privilege of experiencing, but the need to experience, this has been a relatively lame duck. But what has not been lame is an enormous list of bipartisan supported bills, the last one of substance that will help the most needy people in this state for what we are experiencing, regardless of the cause. People are hurting. What this world needs most is grace. And what God did in sending his son was the ultimate of grace. He didn't need to do it. We certainly didn't earn it. And we deserve different. But yet the sacrifice that his son ultimately made is the grace that we can all grab onto. I'm sorry for what was intended to be and is intended to be an effort to do exactly as the senator from the 38th district expressed. And that is that since 2016, we've had too many people in this nation question the integrity of an election. And now in 2020, we got too many people questioning the integrity of an election. And I think it's incumbent upon us, and frankly, incumbent upon every state legislature across this nation to do what we can to identify where those questions are and fill those holes. This is not about blame. It is not about allegations. It is not about accusations. It's about doing our job, especially in the new realities of early and mail-in voting, that we make sure that every vote counts. And we provide the support necessary for those who volunteer, and I'm not even sure they should have to volunteer, their services for poll working, poll watching, poll challenging, clerks, you name it. We need to support them more, not less. And I don't want to end on a dour note in this chamber, especially this time of year. I just want to make a punctuation point on if we need anything, this world needs grace. Now, if I may invite you, like I did yesterday in audience participation, just take a deep breath. And let me end with, I hope, is something that we can lighten our load as we leave this chamber and go home to our families for a much needed, much deserved time off and celebrations for whatever you happen to celebrate. 'Twas the week before Christmas, and all through the building, all the mice and even some legislators were stirring. Stamas had negotiated a supplemental with care, and the spirit of bipartisanship hung in the air. Senators were eager to get home to their beds while visions of sine die danced in their heads. Secretary O'Brien and her team were leading all in good cheer with cookies and rules that to us we always endear. Outside, the landscape was dusted with snow, and inside, the tenor had grown decidedly low. This holiday season, there's a story to tell of a Senate chamber full of members whose intentions are well. That's worth repeating. This holiday season is a story to tell of a chamber full of members whose intentions are well. There are two Petes departing for new adventures, and Bison and Lowers, their new positions now enter. McBroom, Tice, and McDonald devoted their time to oversight, while Santana and Irwin fought for criminal justice reform with all of their might. Furland and Barrett compared physical feats, while Senators Nesbitt and Lasada looked on in disbelief. Way up north, Schmidt and Vanderwall are eager to tackle legislation appealing to all. 2021 will see a new addition to the family McMorrow and reminds us all that a new baby means a brighter tomorrow. Johnson and Waino served this body well on elections. Rumstead, Daley, Chang, and Alexander did the work on finance without objection. Marshall Bullock welcomed me to his hometown. Erica Geis was willing to listen when disagreement was found. Wyatt's Law found its champion in Curtis Hertel, and we hope the governor has a chance to sign it and shall, and there still is hope. I heard a rumor Senator Altman is bound for Nebraska, and I know Victory is eager to get back to Hudsonville, and I ask you, have you ever seen so many devoted public servants? Kenny Horn and Jeremy Moss worked hard to benefit the economy. Pohaneke and Brinks are champions for their communities. Bear and McCann do their work with great care, and we all know that John Bumstead's opinion, and he doesn't care. COVID changed Zorn's Christmas in Ida, and at least more than half of us in this chamber think that might be all right. 2020 has tested our patience and resolve. Some have lost loved ones, and for those we pray most of all. No one can deny our commitment to our state, nor our willingness to help mitigate. The impact of this year on our neighbors and communities, regardless of our differences, our goals show our unity. So the lobbyists keep shuffling out there in the black and whites, hoping they'll get their bills if we stay all night. Leader Ananick surely has his feet on his desk, a sign that another long night might cause too much distress. So before I close for the year, I say quite sincere, Merry Christmas to all, and a happy and healthy New Year. God bless.